Liverpool looking up at Everton in the Premier League table as we get set for the Merseyside derby on Saturday. Carlo Ancelotti's team a perfect 4 for 4 so far. We welcome back Frank and Robbo. Robbo, I'll start with you. Jurgen Klopp said he preferred to lose 7-2 than 3-2. Of course, the 7 goals against Aston Villa, plenty to think about during the international break. You believe him?
No, you never want to lose the game 7-2. I think what he's trying to say is that it highlighted many flaws that they've got. If they'd have lost 3-2, they might have thought they were a bit unlucky, but some of their defending was really poor. Alexander-Arnold made poor decisions when to press the ball. They were trying to hold this high line. I'm sure they must think about that and try and reverse it slightly. They were a good defensive team over the last 2 years. Why want to try and play this much higher offside line, which they're not doing very well at the moment? So just revert back to how you were, and I think Liverpool will be okay.
Frank, Aston Villa scored 7. They're in second. Everton are in first. Should Liverpool be worried?
Of course. They have to respect the two teams, and they have to respect the toughies if they want to have a chance to reverse the process and maybe win against them. They're the favourites, no doubt about that. They made a huge mistake, and I agree with just say Robbo. In fact, you have the big picture. When you make mistakes, you lose 7-2. You have all the big pictures, all the mistakes that you made, so you can maybe correct them. They have to react. They are the contender, so they have to do the job, the business, and win against Everton.
Robbo, much of the talk on Merseyside, just how much that gap is being closed. Give us a prediction. What do you think will happen?
I think Liverpool will win the game. I think it's going to be very tight. Everton are a much better side now, but I'm going to go for a Liverpool win by 2-1, with both their goals coming from their top strikers.
All right, Robbo's got Everton's first defeat of the season. Frank, you see it the same way?
No, don't forget that I put Liverpool third, behind Manchester City and Chelsea. So things has to change, and I say that they may be blasé, and Everton will give all the pride that they can. So I see a draw. I don't see a win for any team, but I see a draw.
Elsewhere on Saturday, we got City and Arsenal. Robbo, it's Pep against Arteta. It's a matchup Arteta's won in the past.
Yeah, they did very well in the Cup semi-final, where Arteta got the better of Pep Guardiola. They played some brilliant football down the left-hand side of the field. And I would say it's a good time to play Man City. No Aguero. Jesus looks as though he's out as well. Sterling's only got a chance of playing, so they've not got the firepower that they usually have, and they're not defending very well. Their pressing isn't particularly good, so Arsenal have got the chance to play around that pressure and then make Manchester City's centre-halves and full-backs make big decisions, and they haven't made good decisions in recent times. So Arsenal have got a chance of winning the game, but you still have to say Manchester City are slight favourites.
Manchester City then in 14th, Frank. They've won just 1 of 3 games so far in the Premier League. I know it's very early in the season to call it a must-win, but there's a lot of pressure on City and Pep here, aren't there?
Yeah, when you want to win the title after being beaten last season by Liverpool, you want to react and you want to show to the world that you deserve to be back at the top, but you have to show it week in, week out, and it's not easy, especially after the pandemic and the preseason pretty much difficult for everybody, and we can see that the results are going upside down. So I think it's time for Manchester City. They are a contender, that they are much better than Arsenal, and they have to show it now, not later.
Robbo, Arsenal fans desperate to see Thomas Partey. You think they'll get a look at him this weekend?
Whether he starts the game or comes on off the bench, I think they'll see some sort of performance from him. He's a good player, playing in that midfield area. He's exactly what Arsenal have been looking for. Somebody that can do every aspect of midfield play. He can get forward, he can pass the ball, he can tackle. He's athletic enough to get and cover the fullbacks and be a good screen for his centre-halves. Good player and a good signing for Arsenal.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.